we're seeing, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic, students start talking about anxiety and depression, and we're finally starting to have these conversations. And what's so important is students need to be connected with resources. They need to be able to get help in an accessible way right now that doesn't require them to have to go to great lengths to get this.
Sean's House is a vision that Chris Locke had. It actually paralleled with some activities that I was involved with at the University of Delaware. There was a lot more that we could try to do to help support the existing infrastructure at UD with regard to student mental health.
Our big thing is we're creating this brave space here where we're empowering students to come courageously to seek help, and we're going to meet them exactly where they are and provide them the resources within our community and out of Sean's House and through UD, and be able to get them the help that they need.
After we lost Sean to suicide, our family was trying to grapple with what do we do with this tragedy. So it was very important for us to create a place where the young adults that walked in could talk to other young adults and other young adults that had that lived experience. So that begins the conversation. And that's really important for us because Sean never had that conversation. He never felt that he could open up about the struggles that he was going through. Let's talk about mental health like we do talk about cancer or heart disease or any of the other diseases of the body, because that's what it is. It's a disease of the body. It's not a character failing, it's not a moral failing. It's a disease.
The name of our peer group is Peer 24.
And we had all these students come forward who are just from so many amazing disciplines at UD, not just nursing or health sciences, but people who are in engineering and in chemistry. And it truly shows how diverse UD is, but also the heart of our students here and of just kind of this blue hen spirit of wanting to invest in our community here in Newark.
This was Sean's house for 3 years, his sophomore, junior, and senior year at UD. And because it's so strategically located close to the campus, we thought this would be really an ideal place.
I was here all the time. 136 West Main had an open door policy. I don't even think it had locks on the doors. I would come over unannounced, whether it be for the annual Christmas party or just to come over to get a last minute pencil on my way to an accounting exam. But there was one thing, is when you walked in, all your problems were left at the door. There was always someone in here that would, go play basketball with you at the Little Bob, play a game of ping pong in the living room, or just talk on the couch. It will make his legacy live on forever, and I know that's one thing that Unlock the Light wants to do, and that's one thing I want to happen, because I never want his legacy to ever die.
This house will be a godsend. Just having that safe haven to share your deep feelings and be able to express your biggest concerns and have other people there to lean on and help you through whatever it is that you're going through.
And I think also we're going to see, not only just on UD's campus, but all over the country, there's going to be more places like this. And I think when we look back 10, 20 years from now, knowing that this place was kind of like a trailblazing type, property, place, etc., I think that's going to be one of the biggest legacies he has as he started all this.
From a fundraising aspect to get this house off the ground, it's involved a lot of community support, and people have come through time and time again in ways we feel just so blessed and so grateful. It could bring me to tears thinking about how people have just in the community reached out and said that this really matters and we need this in Newark. And they've come and they've bought us furniture and they've made donations and they've truly made this place possible for our students.
He would say, boy, Dad, I can't believe you're doing this. Sean would love it because Sean's all about helping people. So this is kind of his legacy. He was a very kind, caring individual, and his house will continue that attitude he had towards his fellow person.